That's right, bitches! It's me, Mrs. STIX. In light of the upcoming Borderlands 3 release on September 13th, I've decided to dive back into Borderlands 3 for its latest DLC that was announced at E3. I come from the FPS genre side of gaming, thus I decided to steal this video from STIX, whom sticks with more than MMOs. While you were all staring at Phantasy Star Online 2, I was staring at Borderlands 3 going, oh damn, shorty about to get the game of her dreams! I've waited for 7 years to, and my game's better. But I digress. The DLC is all I got for right now, and Commander Lilith and the Fight for Sanctuary is available for free download until July 9th, and then after that it'll be $15 US, so get it while the getting's good. So for those of you who don't really know what Borderlands is because you live under a rock of lackluster culture and raisins, come join my tea party or get blown out by mushy snugglebites badonkadonk! Now, where are my manners? So there's this game called Borderlands. It's an open world FPS shooter RPG that is a looter shooter, something fairly unique to this genre. It's got story, explosions, and soon to be guns with legs. Legs, I tell you! Now it all starts with you being a vault hunter. What is a vault hunter, you ask? Well, you got guns and you make some friends and you go raid some vaults with all the treasure. Or more specifically, you want the fabled vault that has a secret alien technology. You can play this game by yourself like a sad, lonely person, or you can invite up to 4 friends, like me. I will totally blow stuff up for you. Although, if you play console, you can play split screen with buddies. But I must warn you, the more friends you invite, the more the game balances the difficulty for the increased number of beeps you invite to your party. I'd recommend going with a buddy though, because if you die, you have a chance as a second wind if you kill an enemy. But if you have a buddy there, and you suck at aiming, they can res you by massaging your back and giving you encouraging words like,
"Wow, do you work out or..."
But the game itself is set sometime in the future on the planet Pandora. You can choose between 4 vault hunters, Brick, Lilith, Mordecai, and Roland, and you are led to find this vault by a mysterious angel. Along the way, you meet all kinds of endearing characters such as Claptrap, Athena, and Mad Moxie, to name a few. Mad Moxie is perhaps one of my favorites. Beyond the main story, there are also fun DLCs you can play, and then in Borderlands 2, you can play as either Axton, Maya, Salvador, Zero, Gage, and Krieg. And in this expansion, you meet the wonderful handsome Jack, whom STIX has a poster of riding Butt Stallion, and trust me, you'll get it if you play it. And the delightful Tina. All the while in this expansion, you are fighting for the vault key. Gotta get that key for Ada Booty! With this latest DLC, you are filled in on the story separating Borderlands 2 from Borderlands 3. So I'd highly encourage you to play the game in order, although you could play the pre-sequel, but we don't talk about the pre-sequel. No one does. Stop it, it doesn't exist. But you finally have the vault key that interestingly appears to be a map to all the other vaults on the planets when you are suddenly attacked. You're thrown into a frenzy of plant-based biological attack by this douche canoe named Colonel Hector that has developed some madness that turns people into plants. Because Plants vs. Zombies wasn't enough, now we gotta fight plant zombies or zombie plants. I don't know. Anyway, we gotta get our damn key back. And we also have to find a cure for our infected friends while blowing stuff up while we do so. This was a fun-filled 10 hours of packed full adventure. I don't want to divulge too much as I don't want to spoil the fun, but I would recommend checking it out. It didn't feel like a side story, it was literally like a small taste of the badass incoming Borderlands 3. This DLC has my body completely ready for Borderlands 3 release. I can tell there's a distinct difference graphics-wise between the DLC and also watching the trailers for Borderlands 3. The game itself has a unique art style, but I look forward to seeing it in higher detail. So here's what we know about Borderlands 3 thus far, thanks to all the trailers. We'll be playing as a few new characters like Amara, Flak, Moz, and Zane. I look forward to seeing what new skills they bring to the table. I usually go Siren though to heal somebody's dead weight to the team. Not to name names, of course, but we'll be meeting some new baddies, playing in new areas, possibly some new planets because our base is a motherfucking spaceship. We also get to see some of our old favorite characters all grown up. Tiny Tina. The only thing I'm actually mildly miffed off at is the fact that I need to purchase the game through the Epic Store itself instead of through Steam, where all my Borderlands games are anyway. But this won't stop me though. I just want to play with a million guns. So if you're looking for a good pew-pew with a rich story, you're in for a treat. You're cordially invited to play, bitch!
Now look, I'm not gonna lie, I wanna arm that cannon. But you know, if you really, really wanna, then you do you. But I wanna do it. Please let me push the button. It's my birthday. Okay, it's not my birthday, but I only like because I really wanna arm the cannon, please.
We fell out of love like shooting stars came crashing down, and we're building back up again now. I see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this die. When you lose yourself, I'll be right beside you. I see your heart, see your mind, see